Hello and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. In the last episode, well, from the last episode to this episode, I learned that I am literally going to be home alone for 24 hours, so I have a lot more time to record than I thought. And I also had a way lot more time than I thought. I completely wasted the morning of today, so I'm recording in the afternoon for if anybody can't put like 3 and 5 together, because it's not as basic as 2 and 2, but there's a little bit more context for you to try and infer before putting together. Yeah, so I wasted a bunch of time before. Wish I could have known that before, but I can't care too much because now I have more time than I thought previously. So, let's get back going into the recordings. That is here. Every time. I swear, does that change color every time I come in here? Hey, Akane.
Now then.
Phew. I'm finally getting back to my normal self.
Right.
Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you want. What? What? Why would I do that? I'm gonna need context. No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. Hajime! What the fuck? She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. They're out of stock? Huh. It looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be one more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns?
Yo.
Yep, that's right. There was only one extra one. Yeah, so that one extra one and one extra hemp bag. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito was wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross! Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser.
Like...
No time to dilly-dally, I totally left Mikon back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue. But leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. Patient's room. Can I check in this? Looks like this is an open room. There shouldn't be anybody inside. I should look somewhere else. Will I be able to make any contacts in the 4th room? Yeah. Okay. All the same here. Same ordeal. And stairs. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Also, because even though the conference room has never had any reason to be explored until now, even though I did it of my own volition, the 3rd Monokuma figure was found after the investigating had started. Just want to point that out. It's the 3rd one, so they don't just appear in any particular order. The conference room. What about the staff room? The on-call room? Anything in particular over here? Nothing really. Okay, let me check out the bed and then the other thing that's in here. There's a bed. It resembles the one in the patient's room. These are probably just for breaks. Now's not the time to rest. I should go back to investigating. And stuffed boxes. Medical equipment and nursing tools. There are a lot of other medical stuff here, too. This room feels like it's used to store equipment. There's nothing particular that catches my eye. Yeah, let's leave here. How many step stools were there? If there's one in here, then I'll know for certain that there were at least 2. Alright, the conference room. Okay. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything.
I wonder why. It's almost like my inferences were almost right from the very beginning.
Where's the switch?
Hey.
Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
'Cause...
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed?
Hey.
Hey, Hajime. If you poke your eyes out, you can turn on the light. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? Oh, wait, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? Is she trying on one of the gowns? Maybe that's what's going on. I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
Aww.
Bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. Oh. Chairs here. Projector. If you could... are there timers on the projector? Maybe. Maybe. But there's only one unit as well. So then how was it broadcast here, but then I had it... There was enough time to run over to the other building. I don't know. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window. Jesus.
Hey, hey.
Oh wait, this is a wooden floor. Okay. Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
Well?
I got it. Got what?
See?
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
See?
See? A black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. A black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So is something wrong with that? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. I think she's just upset that I just can't get it as fast as she can. But still, what was that all about? That bit about it being embarrassing if I look and troll fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? Maybe this is her sickness? Monokuma did say that there's no reason for anybody to get sick anymore, but who knows? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. Uh-oh.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome!
That's different.
The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
It's already time. So, this again. I need to go to that place. Again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hiyoko became victims, in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. Okay. So the only people that were present at the motel were Gundam and Chiaki. The only two people that weren't there were Sonia and Kazuichi. As far as I know, Sonia's the only person that would have directed Hiyoko to the full-length mirror for her to get killed, but I don't know. I guess Stalker as well, always watching in the wings from for over top of Sonia. I don't know. The only thing I can do is go. I don't know. I just realized it'd be faster to go the other way from Island 3 to Monokuma Rock. Also, how's the rabbit doing now? I'm going to attempt again to keep it clean, but who really knows? And there's the vulture with the machine gun feet. Oh, I guess I kind of forgot that there was a fifth item, or a fifth island. Yeah, this is chapter 3. Has anything happened in that time? Yes, you pooped again. You stupid rabbit. Alright, Monokuma Rock. I should have checked to see if anybody was out and about before then. Shit. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of Monokuma Rock. And soon enough...
Welcome!
Is everybody here? You guys want to go to the class trial?
Hey, you jerk! I'll be right there!
Monokuma,
What?
such a dumb child.
Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short on a few brain cells.
My brain just works just fine! Hey!
Monokuma!
Oh, Jesus. For some odd reason, my mind was like, yeah, I'm switching back to Monokuma already.
Monokuma! What did you do with Nekomaru?
I see. So you've come to avenge him.
Avenge? That sounds like he died!
Sounds like you say. Oops!
Anyway,
Since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
bye-bye.
Now then, I gotta go first.
Hold on! I won't let you escape!
Did you hear what he said? Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru is dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way, not a million years.
Well,
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. All 4 voices that sound so similar were one right after another. Shit. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die.
Why are you so excited about that?
how about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail. What are you saying? You'll find out soon enough.
See?
And let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
All right, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. Everybody first. Just as I thought, this particular incident. Oops. Oh, we can continue this later, right, Hajime? What's wrong with him? He's even creepier than usual. Okay, so I'm still uncertain as to whether or not you, Kazuichi, and Sonia are working in tandem, technically, or it's just Kazuichi because it would require knowledge of the cameras and everything. But I know for a well, I could have sworn I saw the broken machine when I first got there. I don't know. Alright. Maybe. I'm still thinking it's possibly just Kazuichi. But Sonia's account says that she's the only one that would know that Hiyoko would have gone there is my biggest issue right now. Gundam.
Fine.
It's about time I showed my serious side.
Let's make history.
Jeez, how troublesome. But I suppose I can display my true power for the sake of our fallen comrades. I read it as if I were about to read camaraderie instead of comrades.
This is bad.
Hey, what did Monokuma mean just now? Don't tell me Nekomaru's already... And don't get distracted by Monokuma. We need to focus on the class trial right now. I know, but... Akane...
I'm gonna do it!
Hey! What are you whining about? Hurry up and get this over with already. And then we can greet Coach Nekomaru with open arms when he comes back. Okay. Fuyuhiko.
Jeez.
I already figured this out, but it's best if we don't rely on Monami all that much. She's just saying stupid things and it'll just make us even more confused. Maybe we should shut her up for good. I don't know. She does maybe get rid of those mono beasts.
Hey,
Let's go. There's no time to waste. I know it's sad, but we need to move forward. And then, we need to end this once and for all. Sonia. Hiyoko. It must be my fault after all. Okay, so if she's grieving, maybe, possibly, she's not related to the killer. In any case, do not know, but well, oh well.
well,
Oh, I just thought about it. If Hiyoko was already strewn up and the wallpaper with the stickers the second time was put up at that time, and then they were ripped down, wouldn't there be blood on the other side of the wallpaper? And that was never mentioned by him. I don't know. Plus, there was also the blood that was wiped away, and there was blood on the side of the tipped over. I don't know yet. I must learn the truth behind this murder most foul. Now then, let us proceed. Mikan.
I haven't been helpful at all. I couldn't even figure out an estimated time of death. I'm sorry. I'm such a useless piece of trash.
I feel bad for you, but we need to get this through. We need to get through this. How many of us are there? 4 and 4 and myself, 9 and Nekomaru. There's 10. Okay. Started off with 16 and 6 are dead. And 1 more is gonna come. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to click on this every time. Because it just continues otherwise. We stepped onto the escalator and ascended toward the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock. And that's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed our lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller. What? But I can't turn back now. Oh, okay. The amount of people. Duh. That's what he was talking about. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. And when everyone was inside Monokuma Rock... Oh shit, I forgot to buy powers again. Okay, I can do it right here. Hold on. Report card. I have quite a few, so let me buy these hope fragments real quick. Got 28. Extraordinary focus. Can I look at them before I do that? Melodious voice. These 6 ones would be probably fine sword, moonsault, maneuver, clock up, fine sword, excellent blade. I could buy the ones that I already knew about. Neural liberation. Let me buy the ones that I already knew about. Melodious voice. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the panic talk action. Which one's that one? I'll trade in for right now. I wonder if those are still gonna cost... Well, yeah, actually, I've got a bunch of points already. Neural liberation. Oh god, that's 7. Focus gauge decreases at a slower rate during concentration and fever time. Effective during the non-stop debate. The Hangman's Gambit and the panic talk action. Yeah, sure. Let me use this. Did I have vocabulary? I know I had ambidextrousness. Allows you to lock on to 2 statements at once, effective during panic talk action. I don't know if this is actually all that helpful, but oh well. And what was the last one? There was something for... what's his face? What was the... Yasuhiro. It was Hiro. Yeah, that's who. Vocabulary, maybe? Increases bullet capacity. No, that wasn't it. Extraordinary focus? Doubt that was it. Attentive influence. I think it was near the bottom of the list, right? Wasn't it? Maybe it's not in this one or something because it's not useful in this game. Maybe? I don't know. Moonsault. Increases jumping power. Why would you need that? Also, that's not a power that's available in the first game, so that's interesting. Fine sword. Sharpness increases by 5. Effective against in the rebuttal showdown. Excellent blade. Cannot be combined with a fine sword. Cannot be combined with fine sword. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Mood maker. Easier to shift mood to your favor. Maybe these two, downshift and upshift. Reduces your aiming speed. Effective during the non-stop debate and improved Hangman's Gambit. It cannot be combined with upshift. Increases your aiming speed. I don't think either of those are that good. Cool and composed. Slightly steadies your aim. I do like the wobble a bit. Lost in thought. Slightly increases the time limit for each phase. Was that the one? I really don't know. Attentive affluence. Charisma. Increases influence gauge. Recovery when correct answers are chosen. This one might be important later, so I'll go with this one. And let me go with a 4 one. Algorithm, what does this one do? Increases the speed of memorizing a statement. Not really all that important. Excellent blade. Clock up, what does this do? Increases max speed for that one. Yeah, not really. Slightly increases the influence gauge. Cannot be combined with envious influence. I don't know. None of these really strike me as all that good. So maybe I'll save that for later for now. All right. That's about it. Maybe I won't even have enough points to use for those. The elevator began its deep descent as usual. Shit. And I caused the music to, or the rumbling of the elevator to stop, but nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. Shit. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured through the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness. And I walked into that place. How's this one special? Ooh!
My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats.
Well, 2 people got killed at the same time, and Nekomori's not here either.
Hey!
Is Nekomori really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No.
Why bother?
What?
Well now.
Now then, let's begin. It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content.
And so, the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. Ibuki Mioda, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker for our group. When I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Hiyoko Saionji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself. She was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. The person who killed those two is among us. I definitely can't believe it. Holy hell, that's a lot of pink for this one. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost. For our sake. For our friend's sake. For Ibuki and Hiyoko's sake. And so, the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Would I like to save? Yes, I would. Thank you for asking. Yeah, let's set these skills. Oh well. Charisma, that takes... Oh, I've got 52 points. Never mind. Yeah, let me equip all these motherfuckers. Okay, so I do have that one. Increases my rate of fire. Increases influence gauge when correct answers are chosen. Neural liberation. Silent massage. Melodious voice. Wait, what was silent massage? The focus gauge recovers at a faster rate. Oh, so I get 2 of those. Interesting. Ambidextrousness, yeah. Okay. And that's all. I still have almost half of my points left. Okay. Finish the preparations. Yes. Let's proceed with this class trial.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already!
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that? Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Okay.
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hiyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from the symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was...
And they're gonna show it again. Yep.
A video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
In the hospital. And because Mikan was technically in the building as well, they had to wait for her to leave before they had the chance to leave. And I'm using they as a single person and not two, I believe. And they definitely used the projector to cast light, but... how?
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime?
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue.
Keep saying recorded.
But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling.
Maybe I didn't see the shit on the floor.
I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
I don't know.
The motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
Gundam. Gundam's gonna tell me who is still there. Gundam's gonna tell me whether or not it was one person or the other. He is literally the most crucial person right now, and we have to rely on the Chunin? Why?
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our site.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone, so I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko, so I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Various ways?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
Oh, so you even have the power to blush.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hiyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Huh?
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious. Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
That is technically true. I can't deny that.
Why would I lie?
Right.
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
I actually don't even know how I would be able to prove that I'm not. Ugh. It's just as Kazuichi said. Nagito's the kind of guy who'll just confuse us and make matters worse. Damn it! I shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. Alright. Motel room key, surveillance, camera unit, scrap of thick paper, movies, invitation ticket.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie. I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
Oh wait, I didn't see it! Yeah, there we go. I'm not the killer. There should be a contradiction somewhere. Okay, I need to find that and break through. Yeah, scrap it. Movie's invitation ticket. Damn, why did you... Oh, shit. Whoops.
That would also... I don't think I can... After all...
Why would Hajime...
Well, obviously, because he
Did Hajime kill both of
It's right after this, right?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie.
No, that's wrong! I never once saw the movie!
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Then shut the fuck up! Stop making it harder!
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that.
Hey, Monokuma, since he's not gonna be of any help to us, tape his mouth shut!
Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Well, I mean, technically, it drove us to... I don't know. Can you really say that he's making it difficult? Because he technically did drive everyone to the conclusion that I'm not the killer, because I wouldn't have known that it was tied to that, but oh well.
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is
Excuse me.
reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it! Ibuki committed suicide!
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide. Ain't possible, huh?
No, it's very well possible. I mean, have you ever heard of a murder-suicide?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is.
I mean, I've heard a lot of stories about cheating, where people would kill their the person that they had married and the person that they're cheating them on with, and then would choose to kill themselves shortly thereafter. Murder-suicide. Yikes.
The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
Wasn't it like 10 minutes or something?
Couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
Yep.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
Yeah, but would those extra seconds really add up that much in the end?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
Shut up.
Me too!
Hey, why are you talking like... Huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you? Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall! Is this his professional skill?
The killer was inside the music venue. Hiyoko obviously thinks so, but is that really it? What can I use to make people believe that that's not true? Semi-transparent glob? I guess, maybe?
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over. I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
That person's remark contradicts the truth. I should be able to prove that with my evidence. Which one, precisely?
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
And Hajime said contradict, so I don't agree with this.
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over. I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
I think I have to refute the first thing he says. That person's remark contradicts the truth. I should be able to prove that with my evidence.
The killer was still inside the music venue.
I gotta get rid of this next thing.
Locking the door from the inside.
Shit. God fuck. God fuck. Of course that one takes 3. That's so dumb.
The lock was on the floor.
Are you talking about the
But then again, I could always aim over to the side.
Waited till we get and suddenly
So they look like I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Okay.
The killer was still inside the music venue by locking the door from the inside.
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
But what exactly does this refute in it is what I'm trying to process.
Wait a second. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
But... Oh, duh! I'm so fucking stupid. How do I make these connections here? How do I always make the drumstick's already fucking broken when we go in. Duh, you idiot. And then the glob was used to set that up. God, I'm so stupid. I always think that everything happens at the same exact time as like a strategy. God, fuck. I'm so stupid.
From the outside? How? There's a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Why is your voice so quiet?
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
It's not rubber, but I don't know what it is. It wasn't rubber at all. That semi-transparent glob was probably... glue? Because if she didn't like the taste of it, maybe it was glue?
I see!
Okay. Yeah.
That semi-transparent glob must have been glue. Glue?
Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness, and I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth. Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I really don't like the way that she just put it in her mouth to eat it, though. Or eat, I use loosely. But why would she... like, there's so many health things that just arise from that.
I didn't know glue was edible.
It technically is. It's made out of horse, for anyone who doesn't know.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
you are correct in that as well. It is not typically eaten, but you can.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, it must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly.
But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know?
That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so?
I mean, I thought it was way too flimsy to have held out for a second push. But I just thought that it was like, I thought both were used. Like, one is a brace, and then once that was broken, the other thing would be, because there would be one at the bottom, and then one in the middle, and then if they had something at the top, it would be even better.
It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Me too, kind of, but...
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
Monami's trying her hardest.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
No?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
Wait a minute, Mikan. Hold on. Hold on. If you went upstairs and you didn't actually go to rest, you could have been the one who is acting as the thing, and then you went off without Fuyuhiko, ripped off the shit, placed on the glue. Would you know about the workshop shit? I don't know.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier?
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
That scrap that was stuck on the baton lighting in the music venue. Now, I should be able to figure out what it is. Great, I have to spell it out. Wallpaper? It should be... Is that one word? Yep, okay. What? Okay, I need that. I don't know what letter that is. No! Oh, shit. P-A... Shit! I'll take damage if I have to, at this rate. Shit! Shit! That one was the quickest, but I still took damage. Oh, fucking well. See, that one is the most stressful to try and keep your eyes moving at all times, because even ones that cross all the way can still be knocked out the instant that they touch the very edge, because another letter is just happens to come at that very instant. Fuck off.
In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so,
Right. You overlaid the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper. See? It fits perfectly.
Kind of. I mean, it somehow looks like there's a tear on the outside, which, well, maybe not it's really a tear, but like a cut, but oh well.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
Mm-hmm.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hiyoko's body disappearing?
Not disappearing, but appearing.
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
That scrap of paper stuck to the baton lighting was part of that wallpaper I found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Hiyoko's body? If I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Alright, let's give this a try. I am gonna be... Yep, okay. What are the controls? Hold on, what are the controls? Accelerate is control. Mouse is move. Right mouse is slow. Left mouse is jump. Okay. Mm-hmm. Whew. Having to dodge unnecessarily is a bit weird, but oh well. Just to get to... why did Hiyoko's body suddenly appear at the crime scene? It was hidden. There we go. Mm-hmm. I had to raise up my sensitivity for this, by the way. I realized that it was still really low. Oh, wow, that's tight. Alright, next question. What did the killer use to hide her body? The wallpaper. Wait, why do I have life? What? I just realized, behind me, I've got like a life meter. Oh, wait, no, that's how much life I have left. Duh. I actually have taken quite a bit of damage somehow. Uh-oh, what? Why is it diverting? I wonder if I technically didn't even... How did the killer hide her body with the wallpaper? They covered the pillar. Okay. They formed the wall. Could technically... what did I just say? What the fuck? It technically be construed into being correct? I mean, it technically was made into a whole nother wall of the pillar, but... I don't know. Oh, every answer was blue.
it's all coming together. Got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
Yes, indeed. And I know it's a little bit earlier than some of the other episodes, but I feel like it's a good time to stop here rather than drag it out for too long before the next big thing occurs, and then I fuck that up royally. Ugh. Because who knows? Maybe I am extremely off base. But I don't know who... I don't know. I really, really, really hope Mikan isn't the killer. I don't know. Would she have it in her to do it? Her character doesn't seem like that, is the issue. Unless Genocide Jill is still in the mix somehow, who knows? And she really is Toko, who grew up. But, I don't know. Alright, I'm leaving this episode here. Thanks for coming out, and have a nice day.